a shocking and rather distressing story to having to wake up and realize that yet again terrorism has swept not only our streets but our churches. But guess what? If you look at all the headlines regarding this story, not one of them referred to the individual as a Muslim terrorist. Teenager, and they said stabbed to death. But what is a religious? They will not use the term Muslim terrorist. Why not? We're living in a rather peculiar age where now the victim of Muslim terrorism is no longer protected. The Muslim terrorists are the ones now regarding to be the victim. You must protect Islam. No matter what, you must protect the Muslims' feelings. You look at all the headlines in this woke and crazy world that has become anti-Christian, anti-Christ, and you will not see one that call it Muslim terrorism. Yet he shouted Allah Akbar, God is great in Arabic, and as he went to stab the bishop, he gave his intention. For dishonoring, I won't use the term prophet because he's not a prophet, but their leader Muhammad. That's the reason for dishonoring Islam and their leader Muhammad. And for that purpose, this guy is not in a Muslim country. He's not in Saudi Arabia. He's not in Turkey. He's not in Pakistan. He's in Australia, Sydney. Yet he felt confident that you could spread Islam. No matter where you go in the world, you could spread Islam. You're not allowed to offend their leader, Muhammad, even in a country that's not Islamic. You see, I tried to wake up people from day one. 10 years ago, I used to debate these Muslims, hot fiery debates. And I can tell you how dangerous Islam is. It's a very dangerous cult. Unlike Christianity, if someone rejects Christ, we are told in the Bible, wipe your feet as judgment against them. That's all, wipe your feet. In Islam, just by offending their leader, Muhammad, look what happened to Salman Rushdie. To this day, only last year, he got stabbed by a Muslim fanatic and lost his eye. Because there's a fatwa on his life. A fatwa for mocking the Quran. He wrote a book, The Satanic Verses, which I read, and I wasn't really fussed with it. Nothing more than gobbledygook. But still, the Muslims felt entitled that they can dictate what they want, when they want, in the Western world, in a Christian country. So I don't see the West as being a Christian country, but supposed to be a Christian country. And the Muslims felt fit that whatever they want, they get, even if it means crying and pretending to be victims. They're the one going doing terrorism, yet they cry, oh, you're hurting Islam. Hence why they did not even say Muslim terrorist. Now they use the term religious, not Muslim terrorist. So you wonder, oh, I wonder who it is. Is it Hindu? Is it a Buddhist? Is it a Christian? No, it's Muslim Superman. How'd you get that in? Okay, it's a bird, it's a plane. No, okay? But this is what they do. And led by liberals who are protecting these demons, it gives them ammunition and power to wage their propaganda. And they're winning. I can give you 1,000 reasons why the Muslims are winning. The church is in a very bad state. The prosperity doctrines and all the pastors living as billionaires. People are sick and tired of fake Christianity and how they've warmed up to the LGBTQ. And that's the reason why they find Islam attractive. But that's neither here or there. In the book Islam on Trial, it's the most powerful book that will explain the psychology as to why Islam is dangerous in the West. It explains the mind of Muslim behavior, how they think. You see, a lot of people say, the Muslims, the term they use, tariq, in Arabic, meaning how to deceive the West. How to deceive the West. We love Jesus. This is how to deceive the West. We love Jesus. You think, the Muslims love Jesus. Why? The Quran mentions him. How many times? But what you don't realize, the Quran is not praising Jesus. It's dumbing him down. It's dumbing down his messianic title, dumbing down his divinity. How then can they claim that they believe in Jesus, but dumb people in the West believe it? The Quran mentioned Jesus, so we're in good company. We're in good company. And that's how they con the world with lies, beguile, and deceit. Islam on Trial, it explains the psychology as to how they are winning the game and what manipulation and technique they are using. You must get that book. Only just been released. Only last week it's been released. Very powerful book. And any Muslim, right, you can guarantee you'll debate them. In any debate, you'll debate them. Shocking reading, shocking. But this terrorism which has taken place in Sydney, it won't be the last. And there's plenty more to come. And you know what else is to come? The liberals who protect them. They're not going to call them Muslims anymore. Liberal correctness, cancel culture. They're thinking, a religious fanatic. They won't tell you what they are. I had to look carefully to see whether it was a Muslim terrorism. Why? They would not use the title, he was a Muslim. Just like when a trans molests a child and they don't put it's a trans. This is your gender. This is a new world order. You have to wake up, or otherwise they'll take you while you're sleeping. They're changing language, and that's how they manipulate your behavior. Change language so you don't know who the enemies are anymore. But he stabbed him. Went into his church confidently with a knife to see how many he can take out to protect a 1700 dead man that they call a prophet. 1700 years old dead man who couldn't even produce one miracle. Islam on Trial, you owe it to yourself. Get that book. It will arm you with power and it will give you confidence to debate these snakes.